Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I'm Meenoti Chatterjee with the Midday News. The headlines. Winter session of Parliament begins tomorrow. Government convenes all-party meeting to seek support for ensuring smooth functioning of both houses. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh discusses wide range of issues including security and terrorism with his US counterpart Mark Esper in Bangkok. In Sri Lanka, Gotabaya Rajapaksa wins presidential election. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulates him. And in sports, 63rd National Shotgun Shooting Championship kicks off in New Delhi. Ahead of Parliament's winter session tomorrow, an all-party meeting was held. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, BJP Chief Amit Shah, Union Minister Thawarchand Gehlot, Congress leader in the Lok Sabha Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, Leader of Opposition in Rajya Sabha Ghulam Nabi Azad and Deputy Leader of Opposition in Rajya Sabha Anand Sharma attended the meet. TMC leader Derek O'Brien, LJP leader Chirag Paswan and Samajwadi Party leader Ram Gopal Yadav, Telugu Desam Party Jayadev Galla and V. Vijay Reddy were among those present at the meeting. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi said a special joint sitting of both the houses is scheduled on the 26th of this month to mark the Constitution Day. Mr. Joshi said on 26th a special program will be held at the Central Hall of Parliament.
कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन डे का 70th ईयर है। वो 70th ईयर के कारण 26 नवंबर को सुबह 11 से 1 बजे तक सेंट्रल हॉल में लोकसभा और राज्यसभा मेंबर को मिलके एक कार्यक्रम होने वाला है। उसमें माननीय राष्ट्रपति जी, माननीय उपराष्ट्रपति जी, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी और माननीय लोकसभा अध्यक्ष ये सब लोग रहने वाले हैं।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has urged political parties to make this winter session of Parliament a productive one like the last session. During the all-party meeting in New Delhi today, he said the government is ready to discuss all issues within the framework. Briefing reporters, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi said the Prime Minister also talked about the celebration of the Constitution Day to be observed on the 26th of this month, saying the Constitution and the democratic system in the country are a unique one and they should be branded.
जो कुछ भी मुद्दा उठाया गया है सब मुद्दे विद इन द फ्रेमवर्क चर्चा करने के लिए सरकार तैयार है। ये भी आश्वासन माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने दिया है। सरकार के पास में कंसिडरेशन एंड पासिंग के लिए टोटल 27 बिल्स है। इसके अलावा 2 अध्यादेश है, वो अध्यादेश को भी हमको पारित करना है और उसके अलावा जो नया बिल आने वाला है उसके बारे में हम अपोजिशन को अवगत भी किया है और उन लोगों ने 193 वोट मांगा है। हम जो कुछ भी विषय सहमति से उठेगा सबके लिए भारत सरकार तैयार है।
Leader of Opposition and Congress leader Ghulam Nabi Azad said his party raised the issue that on the one hand the government every time assures at all party meetings to allow discussion on all issues but it does not keep its words in the House. Yesterday, leaders of different political parties assured Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla of all cooperation in the smooth functioning of the House. He assured that the opposition parties will be allowed to raise any issue after discussion in the Business Advisory Committee of the House.
मैंने फिर अपेक्षा की है कि 130 करोड़ जनता का ये लोकतंत्र का मंदिर जो जनता के प्रति जवाबदेही है, हम सब मिलकर कोशिश करें कि सदन सुचारू रूप से चले, व्यवस्थित रूप चले, अच्छी वाद विवाद हो, चर्चा हो, जनता के मुद्दे यहाँ पर उठाए जाएं और सभी राजनीतिक दलों ने विश्वास दिलाया है हम सब मिलकर सबकी सहमति से ठीक से चलाने का प्रयास करेंगे।
Rajya Sabha Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu also convened a meeting of leaders in the upper house today. The winter session of Parliament is beginning from the 18th November 2019. On the eve of the session, News Services Division of All India Radio will bring you a discussion programs on issues before Parliament and Sansad ke Samaksh Mudde. Issues before Parliament program can be heard on Rajdhani channel from 9:30 p.m. Sansad ke Samaksh Mudde can be heard on the Indraprasth and FM Gold channels from 9:30 p.m. The crucial meeting between Congress President Sonia Gandhi and NCP Chief Sharad Pawar in Delhi to discuss a possible alliance with the Shiv Sena in Maharashtra has been postponed to tomorrow. Sharad Pawar has convened a meeting of the NCP's core committee this evening in Pune. It is expected that the core committee will discuss portfolio allocation in the possible coalition government of NCP, Congress and Shiv Sena. Allies Congress and NCP have worked out a common minimum program with the Sena for government formation. Maharashtra is under President's rule since November the 12th after the BJP-Sena alliance fell apart over the issue of sharing of Chief Minister's post. On the 7th death anniversary of Shiv Sena founder Bala Saheb Thackeray, son Uddhav Thackeray, and along with other Sena leaders gathered to pay special homage. BJP leaders Devendra Fadnavis, Nitin Gadkari and others paid tribute on the Hindutva stalwart. Special arrangements have been made by the Shiv Sena at Shivaji Park in Dadar. Pakistani troops violated the ceasefire by resorting to mortar shelling on forward posts and villages along the line of control in Shahpur of Poonch district in Jammu and Kashmir this morning. Officials said the unprovoked firing by Pakistani troops prompted strong retaliation by the Indian Army. No loss of life or damage was reported from the Indian side. Traffic on the strategic Jammu-Srinagar National Highway was resumed yesterday evening after remaining suspended for nearly 2 days following a massive landslide at Digdol, Ramban district. The stranded vehicles were allowed to move soon after the road was made traffic-worthy, and later the light motor vehicles were also allowed from both Srinagar and Jammu. Meanwhile, train service from Srinagar to Banihal was also resumed today after remaining suspended for more than 3 months due to security reasons. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh had a bilateral meeting with U.S. Secretary of Defense Dr. Mark Esper on the sidelines of the ADMM Plus today at Bangkok. Expressing happiness on the growing relationship between India and USA, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh conveyed that the bilateral cooperation between the two sides has grown across a wide range of sectors, including defense and security, economy, energy, counter-terrorism, and people-to-people ties.
इंडो पैसिफिक रीजन के जो हमारे लीडर्स हैं उनके बीच जो कम्युनिकेशन से एक स्ट्रेटेजिक ट्रस्ट भी हमको बनाने में काफी मदद मिलेगी और आतंकवाद का जहां तक सवाल है और साथ ही साथ डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट और कोस्टल सिक्योरिटी बहुत सारे ऐसे इश्यूज हैं कि हम ईस्ट फोरम पर उसकी चर्चा करते हैं और किसी निश्चित नतीजे पर हम पहुंचते हैं.
The meeting ended on a positive note, and Defence Minister looked forward to having substantial discussions during the forthcoming 2+2 dialogue in Washington, D.C. later next month. Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa will be sworn in as the new president of Sri Lanka tomorrow. This comes after he has surged ahead in vote count for presidential elections held yesterday. Mr. Gotabaya is the brother of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa and served as Defence Secretary during the end of LTTE war. In a message, he called for a new journey for Sri Lanka, adding that all Sri Lankans are part of this journey. His main rival, Sajit Premadasa, has conceded defeat and congratulated Rajapaksa on his victory. Mr. Rajapaksa has got overwhelming support in majority-dominated areas of the south and is expected to get over 52% of overall votes. We have a report.
Counting of votes is still on, but Gotabaya is projected to get over 52% of valid votes. He has received overwhelming support from Sinhala Buddhist areas and will be sworn in at Anuradhapura, the main seat of Buddhism in the country, instead of capital Colombo. Mr. Rajapaksa has been rejected by minorities including Tamils and Muslims, and winning their confidence will be his main challenge. His victory will be the beginning of a series of new political development, and cabinet led by Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe is meeting this evening to discuss the political situation. Gotabaya's elder brother Mahinda Rajapaksa has been projected to be new Prime Minister, which may happen in coming days. Santosh Kumar for AIR News from Colombo.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated Gotabaya Rajapaksa on his winning of the presidential elections in Sri Lanka. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said that he looked forward to working closely with him for deepening the close and fraternal ties between the countries and the citizens, and for peace, prosperity, as well as security in the region. The Lord Ayyappa temple in Sabrimala witnessed heavy rush of devotees today on the second day of the annual 2-month-long Mandala Makaravilakku Puja pilgrimage season, which began yesterday. Thousands offered prayers after the chief priest opened the sanctum sanctorum of the temple early this morning and performed special pujas. Amid tight security, the gates of the Lord Ayyappa temple were thrown open for the pilgrimage season yesterday. Although women will be allowed entry in the temple, as the Supreme Court 2018 order still stands, the Kerala government has decided not to provide police protection to women who plan to visit the temple. In Uttarakhand, portals of Lord Badrinath Shrine will be closed this evening for the winter season with Vedic traditions in Chamoli district. The temple is decorated with flowers on this auspicious occasion. More than 12 lakh pilgrims performed Puja Archana in the temple this year. Other 3 shrines of Uttarakhand have been closed earlier. Films are one of India's greatest pastimes. We take you now into the world of cinema with the Golden Jubilee of International Film Festival of India, IFFI. It starts on the 20th of November in Goa. This edition pays homage to the 2 unforgettable filmmakers.
IFFI in Goa is paying homage to 2 great filmmakers who said goodbye to the world this past year. One is Bernardo Bertolucci and the other is Agnes Varda. Bernardo Bertolucci passed away on 26 November 2018 at the age of 77. He has helmed critically acclaimed gems like 1900, which focused on the struggle of farmers. His mind-boggling feature Last Emperor also won 9 Oscars. The Italian director has a unique connection with India. He chose a boy polishing shoes in Paharganj in Delhi to act in his masterpiece Little Buddha. Defending his style of movie making, Bernardo once said, "Maybe I'm an idealist, but I still think of the movie theatre as a cathedral where we all go together to dream the dream together." The Dreamers, starring renowned actress Eva Green, dealt with coming of age and exploring the sexuality of 3 teenagers. It will be showcased in the 50th IFFI as a mark of tribute and respect to the great Italian filmmaker.
Red and white and emotions.
You two are like 2 halves of the same person. Why are you 2 looking at me like that?
There's something I have been meaning to do for a long time. We've been waiting for the right person to do it with.
The grandmother of French New Wave, Agnes Varda, has been another legend. She started her career as a photographer before entering the world of cinema. Some of her great works include Cleo from 5 to 7, Vagabond, and Faces Places. Her work focuses on feminist issues and producing social commentary with a distinctive experimental style. She also shaped the careers of other stalwarts like Gouda and René. The film Varda by Agnes is her last triumph as the queen of French cinema. It is a documentary about Agnes herself. So be a part of the legacy and IFFI 2019's French Connect by witnessing the films by these outstanding filmmakers. IFFI Desk, AIR News.
The 63rd National Shotgun Shooting Championship Competitions 2019 began in New Delhi today. The women's trap qualification kicked off the competition at the Dr. Karni Singh shooting range. The women's events have seen 71 entries across the senior and junior categories. The women's trap finals are scheduled for tomorrow. This will be followed by the men's trap, which will be spread over 3 days from November the 20th to the 22nd. The mixed trap team event will be held on November the 23rd. The championships will close with the mixed skeet team competition on November the 30th. Delhi got some respite from pollution today as the air quality in the city improved to poor category from the severe category. The air quality index AQI in the national capital this morning stood at 254 as against an AQI of 412 yesterday. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Winter session of Parliament begins tomorrow. Government convenes all-party meeting to seek support for ensuring smooth functioning of both houses. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh discusses wide range of issues, including security and terrorism, with his US counterpart Mark Esper in Bangkok. In Sri Lanka, Gotabaya Rajapaksa wins presidential election. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulates him. And in sports, 63rd National Shotgun Shooting Championship kicks off in New Delhi. And with that, we end the midday news.